Welcome, y'all, to this week's Good Old Gamers podcast. I'm Lyle McClendon. I'm here in Hot Atlanta with good old Brandon Gentry.
Fuck off, everyone. Fuck off from Hot Atlanta.
See, even when we're having fun out of town, Brandon is still a miserable asshole.
I have been a very miserable cunt.
It's okay, though.
Yeah.
I still love you.
Yeah.
I've had my ass handed to me quite a few times today playing Pac-Man Battle Royale, thanks to Brandon. So I love you, but I'm still a little fucking tiffed at you.
Well, yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome games on that.
We're coming at you live. Well, we're not live by the time you hear this, but currently we are coming to you from the Southern Fried Game Room Expo in Atlanta.
Yep, live from the past, but you're in the future.
Behold our magical time-traveling ways. We're over here in Atlanta, though, for the convention.
The Southern Fried Game Room Expo.
Yep, about 5 ballrooms worth of pinball machines, arcade cabinets, and consoles.
Yep.
About anything you can think of is here, but we'll get into that in a little bit.
Yep.
We're going to kick it off, as always, a little bit of news. Pretty much all of our news this week, it's E3, or last week was, by the time you hear this, it's E3 week, but, if you're a gamer, you probably already know what's up, especially if you take the time to listen to a podcast.
Right, yeah. We're not going to bore y'all to death with shit you've already heard. We're going to cover the shit that kind of piqued our interest.
Indeed. One of the things that I first seen that really just blew my mind was Cuphead. That's one
It doesn't look like a video game. It's awesome.
It looks like a Betty Boop cartoon.
Yeah.
Like, it looks just like one.
Yeah. Like creepy, or like almost every inanimate object has a big, like, smiling face and dances.
Apparently, it's a darker game. Like, all I've seen, was the E3 videos, but I've done some reading up on it. And it's a Canadian game. Two brothers are programming it. And, as Cuphead, the player fights, and this is via Cuphead's Wikipedia, by the way. As Cuphead, the player fights a series of bosses to repay a debt to the devil.
Yeah. That's all in the trailer is all, don't make a deal with the devil or something like that.
It's a running gun game.
But a lot of them old cartoons had some kind of dark underlying themes to it.
Yeah.
So I remember watching some when I was a kid at my grandmother's house and just being fucking freaked out by them.
The old Betty Boop cartoons are fucking strange. Like, they got some weird connotations in them.
Mm-hmm.
Cuphead, though, looks pretty badass.
I'm looking for
I think it comes out in 2016, so it's a while, ways off.
Mighty Number 9's looking pretty sweet.
Yeah, you told me a little bit about this one.
Yeah.
I didn't see much about it.
It's pretty much it's another Kickstarter project. There's those are a dime a dozen these days, but it's looking like a really good one. It's basically a spin on Mega Man. It's basically trying to recreate the old Mega Mans under a new title. It looks pretty sweet so far.
That's cool.
I haven't seen a whole lot about it other than, it looks like a sweet rendition on an old classic,
Yeah, Mega Man, that's one of my favorites. And any game in the vein that plays like it, I'm usually all about. Like, did you ever play Battle Kid? Fortress of Peril? It's a homebrew NES game.
I never did.
It's kind of like that, but in ways, its difficulty rivals Mega Man's difficulty. Like, it's a beast of a game.
I remember playing Mega Man 1 as a kid and it's like, fuck, I hate my life.
Yeah, dude. The little platforms that blink and appear, you know what I mean? Like, they'll be like, and they change positions. Bane of my fucking existence. Now, the one that I think the world stopped fucking turning, or everybody just stopped, I think, in the world when they announced Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah. I'm still kind of on the fence about it.
We'll see. I have a feeling they're going to change up. I think they'll stay familiar to the story, of course, but I think they're going to change up too much of the play mechanics and shit. Possibly.
Yeah, if they don't have the old battle system, I'm out.
Yeah, that was part of the appeal of the original Final Fantasy VII.
And I can appreciate the different ones. I love the battle system in Final Fantasy 13. A lot of people don't, but I did. It's very actiony, and I liked it. But when I think of 7, the first thing I think of is that battle mechanic. That's the way it worked. It was simple and fun.
Yeah, active time battle. I'm not a big fan of that being able to run around in the battlefield while you're fighting shit. I like just standing in one spot strategically.
Oh, has there been any that you could run around in? 13, you can't in 13. It's more action. 13 is more actiony in that you like change your party's roles on the fly. Like each party member has certain roles available to them, like commando, which is like a type of just physical damage dealer. Magic damage dealer, healer, support, debuffer, and you can set up your 3 party members for different paradigms is what it's called. And basically you can have one as commando, one as a healer, one as a magic damage dealer, or 2 magic damage dealers and a commando. Just change it to wherever you need throughout the battle. It's on the fly. It's kind of fluid and really fast paced.
Well, that's kind of cool. See, my Final Fantasy experience is very vague after 10. I fucked around with online a little bit and hated it. And
I'm not a fan of online. I want to try to keep getting back into 14 because there is a good game buried in there, but it's fucking boring as shit. I've literally fell asleep playing that game so many times.
14's a lengthy one, ain't it?
14's the online.
Oh, is it?
The second one, yeah.
See, that goes to show you how out of the fucking loop on my Final Fantasy I am. They got some sort of kid Final Fantasy they showed at E3. Final Fantasy something, and it's like a super deformed looking, all the characters are super deformed, real kiddie looking.
Yeah, the chibi art, I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to 7. As long as they don't change too much, I think it'll be pretty sweet. Especially they release on PC, because I'm not buying a PS4 for it.
It's coming out on PC and Xbox One, but PlayStation 4 gets it first.
Okay, well, I'm cool with that. So I'm not going to buy it till it's $10 on Steam anyways.
Yeah.
I think the most major downfall that I dread seeing is the correlational influx of Cloud and Sephiroth fans we're going to see. Every other username you're going to see online is Sephiroth 6969.
Yeah. Fire of Sephiroth 420. Dude,
it's just going to come back tenfold. How
fucking funny would it be if Square just remade the cutscenes and left the gameplay identical? Bad graphics and all, and just gave it to the play. There would be people fucking try to torch Square Enix to the ground, dude.
Oh, that would be awesome.
They done got their asses burned last year when they come out with that HD remaster of Final Fantasy VII, and it's just Final Fantasy VII on PS4.
Or they just took the old Final Fantasy and just upgraded to 1920 by 1080p resolution.
Yeah.
It's technically HD.
Just looks like blocks talking to each other.
Yeah, just fucking Legos running around. It's what they look like anyways.
Yeah. Hey, new Star Fox. It kind of looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks like a Star Fox game.
Yeah. I ain't got much to say about it.
Yeah, the E3 thing, by the time people listen to this shit anyways, E3 will be 2 weeks ago,
yeah.
So, and if you're a gamer, you know what the fuck E3 is, and you've already checked everything out.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm forgetting something about E3 that I wanted to talk about.
Shenmue 3.
Shenmue 3, yeah.
That is one I did want to talk about because I'm you're a fan of them. We're both long-time fans of the series.
Never thought
and it's Kickstarter, man.
Yeah, and it met its goal immediately.
Yeah, it wasn't even a day, I don't think. It exceeded its goals. But, it does suck.
What's that?
Shenmue is a PS4. And, well, it doesn't suck for you, but...
PC
and PS4
Fuck
exclusives.
Yes. PC Master Race.
Fuck me. So I'm either going to be buying a computer or a PS4.
Get a PC.
Yeah, I need a PC.
Definitely.
Was that the one you thought you might have forgotten?
I think so. It still feels like I've forgotten something, but fuck it. It's not important enough.
Yeah, we can come back to it.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, its ass.
Well, like we told you earlier, we are at the Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
Mm-hmm.
And just, it's been crazy, to say the least. Very surreal. We got here at, about 7 o'clock last
Eastern.
night? Yeah, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock Eastern last night.
And got checked in, took us a couple hours, got to our room, and finally got down on the floor, and it's literally an overload.
Yeah, like I didn't know where to fucking start. There's rooms and rooms of arcade machines and pinballs. Mostly pinballs, really.
Yeah, there's a lot of pinball
But
machines.
that's cool. I like a pinball. I suck ass at pinball, but I still like it.
Some guy apparently told us in the elevator earlier that Hard Bodies was the best pinball game here, and we were wrong. If we thought anything else was better than that, we were wrong. So
Hard Bodies was pretty sweet.
Hard Bodies is sweet, but
it has,
fuck you.
Hard Bodies pinball
I'm not wrong.
Is it looks like it's made in the 80s, and it's full of these like really muscled up women on it, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's chicks that could kick your ass.
Yeah.
It's not the other way around.
Right. Other than that, it really wasn't very remarkable, I'd say. Like, it nothing about the pinball itself was that great. It's just, just muscled up chicks all over it.
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking fantastic.
Something I thought we might could go ahead and talk about.
Oh, yeah. Hard Body Pinball did have 4 flippers on it, which I thought was pretty
Yeah, it had the 2 up top, didn't it? Or
2.
1 up top.
Typically on your flippers, like above them and slightly towards the outskirts of them is the bumpers. But no, that wasn't the bumpers. It was still above them, but like it would save your ball from rolling behind your flippers.
Yeah.
Like there's bumpers back there that you could press with your flippers and save your ball from sweeping in behind where you normally can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. But other than that, it wasn't that remarkable.
There's literally so many games here. It's really hard to choose just one to play.
Yeah.
And to stay on, because you sit there and play and you get to glancing around and you notice 50 other things you want to play at once. And
one major drawback to the free-to-play thing they have here is if all these fucking douchebags with their wife or their buddy.
Yeah, they do that tag team shit line, and that pisses me off.
They'll be, you normally get in line for a game, and when, someone's done, you get the fuck out of the way and you let someone else play. Well, these douchebags with their significant others or the bro dudes, which me and Lyle have not done this.
No.
Because we're not,
We're respectful,
we're not
motherfuckers.
we're not savage assholes. Fucking shitbags.
True
Yeah,
that.
they'll get done playing their game of pinball and they'll let their buddy or their wife come in and play. When they get done, they just hustle in their husband or friend again. And they just do that back and forth for like a fucking hour.
You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be on the fucking table until your credits run out and you're supposed to recycle to the next person.
I've played multiple games, but I've always looked behind me and no one was waiting. So I'm like, okay, I'll play again.
Well, there's several games I haven't got to play just for that reason.
Yeah, like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, well, yeah. There was a wife and husband combo on fucking Jurassic Park last night. I go down there today, there's nobody around it. I'm like, fuck yes, get over there, out of order. Somebody had lodged a fucking ball in it or something. Like, I think a bunch of them people are down there like tilting the tables.
Yeah,
and
I
shit.
saw that happen, and I was like, "You motherfuckers! These aren't just. This isn't a big company doing this.
These are individually owned.
Yeah, this is people like us bringing their machines up here for you motherfuckers to play."
I brought my Atari 400 and a Sega Saturn. Me and Brandon, they have a console room set up in one of the ballrooms down the main hallway. Me and Brandon go in there earlier, and I tried bringing 2 controllers for the Saturn and the 400. That way, if you and your buddy want to sit down and fucking play either one of my consoles, do it. Well, I go up there earlier, and somebody had already unplugged the fucking Atari joystick and plugged it into another Atari way across the room, mix matching my shit. So I just got my fucking controller and brought it upstairs. I'm not going to risk somebody picking it up or taking it home with them or some shit, you know?
I don't blame you one bit.
That kind of irked me. And what you're talking about irritates the shit out of me.
Yeah, just a lack of respect. You know, I'm an asshole. I hate everything. I hate everyone. But I respect people to some degree, you know? I realize I am a hateful asshole, but I hate myself too. So...
Yeah,
I don't hate anyone else more than I hate myself, you know? So...
It balances itself out, man.
Yeah.
That's the only nitpick I've had. And one thing I do want to nitpick, and if y'all pick up on this, y'all can kiss my old rosy fat ass. Marriott Hotels.
Oh my God.
What the fuck, dude? You know, everybody that actually listens to our podcast knows mine and Brandon's stance on DLC. This fucking hotel is nothing but DLC. You know, you pay $200, reserve a room. They charge my credit card an extra $60 fucking dollars that I might not get back for up to 5 days. And you know, some people $60 ain't a fucking lot, but it is to me. And you know, that's strike number one. We come in the room last night. They got a fucking bottle of Fiji sitting on our thing. I'm like, shit, I'm parched. I'm going to get some water. No, got a $4.50 tag on it.
Yeah.
And then, here's the real kicker. You, our listener, fucking know that we have to have the internet for our podcast. It is an internet-driven talk show.
Yep.
We come to our room after paying $270, you know, unloading all that bullshit, getting to the room. Brandon goes to hook up the motherfucking Wi-Fi last night. Why don't you tell him what happened to you?
Oh yeah, it brings you to the normal page you'd see on a web page, on a hotel's Wi-Fi.
Connect at your leisure.
Yeah, you got to connect. You know, put in your access code, and then you scroll down to something. You need an access code. $13 a night. Want high speed access code? Like $20 a night. And I called the front desk like, hey, do y'all not have like basic Wi-Fi available? No, not unless you paid for it with your room. Well, god damn it! The fucking Lakon Motel has free Wi-Fi. God damn.
They have 2 computers set up in the fucking lobby you can use. You know, and I'm just like, you can set it up on them, but why can't you hook the rooms up? I understand it's a big hotel, but these motherfuckers are knocking down some big coins from shit like this.
Oh yeah, and
gaming, fucking gaming. They know gamers have to have internet.
Yeah, no free continental breakfast.
Yeah, continental breakfast, $14 fucking dollars. It's stupid. It's the most costly, overrated place we've ever fucking stayed.
Yeah,
and it will get a negative review on TripAdvisor. It's not nasty or it's shitty. It's just the fucking amenities. You have to pay for everything extra.
Yeah, all of the fanciness is all face value shit. Like they nickel and dime you to death, and it's just awful.
So Marriott, fuck you and fuck your DLC.
I've stayed at some Marriotts that weren't like this, and I don't know what the fuck. This is like a 4-star hotel. I don't understand why you're paying this much for a room and they can't fucking give you free
It's all because the fucking soap and shampoo that they give you in the fucking bathrooms is aromatic teak wood. It's not fucking soap, you know. That's the whole budget for everything is in their fucking soaps and conditioners and body lotions. Yeah. You know, you gotta walking around smelling like you come from a fucking Grateful Dead concert.
Oh shit!
Fuck the Grateful Dead too.
Well, I think before we get into the games that we've played and loved here, I think we should just talk about our experiences.
We have met a barrage of pretty famous people in the gaming community.
Yeah.
We got to meet. Earlier, me and Brandon met, and if you follow us on Facebook, you've seen the picture. We met Walter Day, the creator of Twin Galaxies, the official scorekeepers in video gaming. He's known as the Game Ref. He's even wearing trademark ref outfit.
Yep.
We met him. We met Joel West, who, if you've ever seen the documentary Chasing Ghosts Beyond the Arcade, he is the world record Berserk arcade score holder.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got him to sign a boxed copy of Berserk for me.
Yeah, we made a little side trip just to go get a copy of Berserk to get signed.
We went an hour out of our way to some Duluth, Georgia, or some...
was it Duluth?
We drove through Duluth.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was some place, though, like an hour outside of Atlanta, pretty much. And we went just to get that so I could get it signed. He's a really nice guy, though. He's taking some serious time just to talk to me and Brandon and actually asked us questions, like asked us last night, what's our favorite games and, what's our favorite things about gaming.
He left Lyle a little message on his Berserk card.
Signed on my Berserk card. He signed his name, of course, Joel West, and it said, practice to your weakness so you can play to your strength. So he said that's the key to being a champion. You got to keep practicing. And then he actually signed my manual as well, and it was Proverbs 27:17, iron sharpens iron, which is the actual quote he uses.
Yeah.
It's the verse he quotes in Chasing Ghosts, because in that documentary, he met an older man that played the same game he did, and the older man kind of become Mr. West's, mentor.
Okay.
And that's what he's talking about, So he's saying that older man was a better player than he was, but playing against him made him better. Iron sharpens iron.
Oh, definitely.
Met him, met Walter Day. We,
Billy Mitchell?
Yeah, that was the big one I was about to get to. Yeah, I was going to drop that dude first, but we met the top dog, the creme de la creme of all of them, if you will.
Gamer of the century.
Gamer of the century, Billy Mitchell. We met him. He was actually pretty nice. Of course, he's kind of got that arrogant attitude, but he's Billy fucking Mitchell. He deserves to have that attitude, but it's not like bad, it's not like smart ass arrogant. It's just
like wrestler arrogant.
Yeah, you're just like,
pro wrestler
that
arrogant.
dude could kick your ass on a Pac-Man table any day of the motherfucking week, probably with his eyes closed on 1 quarter versus your 12,
Yeah.
He's just that good. He took time, though. He took a picture with me beside the Pac-Man cabinet. I got my King of Kong poster signed by him and Walter Day.
I bought a couple bottles of Billy Mitchell's hot sauce. And
you got that commemorative hot sauce. Yeah,
commemorative King of Kong hot sauce. And it's got a picture of Billy Mitchell and Walter Day and
Steve Weeb.
And it says, King of Kong hot sauce. Good enough? Ain't enough.
You know what I did notice about your hot sauce earlier?
What's
that might
that?
make it a little more worth money? There's a typo on the top of it.
Is there?
Yeah, Billy Mitchell's name's spelt wrong.
Oh, that's great. Billy Mitchell. But yeah,
little rarity there.
I got 2 bottles. I got one that I've been using. I've used like half the bottle already.
Brandon's pretty much been taking rum and hot sauce shots.
This is fucking delicious hot sauce.
It is good.
I got my other bottle signed by Billy and Walter Day, so man, it's awesome. It's going up on display. Never been opened until my wife opens it.
I kind of wanted to see what I'm not promising anybody this, but we might end up trying to get a few words out of Joel West at some point before we leave.
He's really nice, so he might.
I think I might just go down there in the evening or in the morning or something and be like, hey man, is there a way we could just get maybe 10 minutes from you to put on our podcast or something? Who knows?
Might throw it on this episode. We'll see.
Yeah. If you follow us pretty regular, you'll know this, and if you don't, get off your fucking ass and start listening. But we did the interview with Mike Kennedy for Retro VGS a couple weeks back. Well, Mike Kennedy is the publisher of Retro Magazine.
Yep.
And we heard that the Retro Magazine guys were going to be here. So we went and talked to see if Mike was actually here. We met a guy named Mark Kaminsky.
Mark Kaminsky.
Kaminsky, I think.
I think that's how you say it. I'm not good with the name, so sorry, Mark.
Yeah, sorry, Mark. We're bad at reading. We're from Alabama.
Yeah.
But, like,
we only got 3 teeth. It's hard to say these words.
Betwixt us two. He's the co-creator and creative director, actually, of Retro Magazine. He actually told us he had the idea and got in touch with Mike, because Mike's got the pool, and they're the ones that put this together.
Yeah, he is a really awesome dude.
Yeah, dude, he complimented us on our podcast shirts.
Yeah, he really liked catfish.
Yeah, he thought it was cool that we drink beer and talk about video games. Like, I got a fist bump on that one.
Yeah.
So he's a pretty cool cat, and he's a big deal, man. It's one of the publishers of Retro Magazine. It's a good magazine.
Yeah, we got our magazines on the cheap from a real nice guy. If I'm liking the magazine so far. If you're listening to us and you ain't read this magazine yet, you should check it out.
Yeah, Retro Magazine. They're only up to like issue. Shit, it's 7 or 8. 9. Yeah, I don't think it's.
I don't know. I got the latest one somewhere around there. It's pretty cool though.
I like it. I've flipped through a couple of them already. I'll do some more reading in it tonight. We
scored y'all some swag.
Yeah.
We found the guys from Brawlhalla. I don't think it's the devs. This promos.
Motors probably. Y'all remember Brawlhalla because we talked about it a few weeks ago, like Smash Brothers style.
I did a review for it on Amongst Geeks. You can find that on our site. It's a Smash Brothers Steam game, though, basically. It's not actual Smash Brothers, but
it's a clone, essentially. It's very close.
Yeah.
Not a clone,
as far as in gameplay, it is to Smash Brothers as Mighty Number 9 is the Mega Man.
Yeah.
It's another rendition.
It's like an homage.
Yeah, like a love letter to it.
Yeah.
And Law got to put his hands on it. It's pretty fun.
And people put their hands on me because I'm terrible at it.
But we got a bunch of Steam keys to give away for y'all. Both copies of the game and exclusive in-game skins.
The good old gamers got some limited edition swag. It's the skin for one of the characters in the game that's only available at this convention this weekend.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have you email us at podcast@goodoldgamers.com and I don't know, tell us what you think about us and
give us a good reason as to why you listen and a good reason as to why we should just hand you out a game.
Yeah. And
we do this for you. We really need some input back, and that's the perfect way for you to get that across.
We'll give away a good bit of these this way, and I think we'll do some kind of contest or something.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll save the exclusive skins for a contest. I'm not sure.
But you got the chance to get you a free game, and it's not a bad game to pick up at all.
Yeah. So big thanks to those guys. They were really nice, and
they actually followed us on Twitter.
Yeah. That was really cool of them. They handed us a couple copies anyway, and then we told them we do a podcast, and we already own the game that I was going to give it away. It's like, here, have all these.
Yes. If you want a free copy of Brawlhalla and possibly, very possibly a skin that for a character you're not going to get anywhere else,
unless you're here.
From us, and you're not here, so But.
Shoot us an email.
Shoot us an email and let us know.
Podcast@goodoldgamers.com.
Tell us why we're cool. Tell us why we suck. Tell us why you deserve one of them.
Mm-hmm. And you don't need an awesome PC for this game.
Yeah, I think even mine will run it.
Yeah, so. It's not. It looks good graphically, but it's not graphically intensive. It's all in the artwork. It's not in the effects. It's a 2D game. Your computer can run it if it's made this century, I would wager.
Yeah.
If it's got USB ports on it, you can probably run it. Your mother's old E-machine could probably churn it out.
Yeah. There's a bunch of movie screenings and stuff going on here tonight, but I think the majority of the stuff we're doing is tomorrow. We've caught a few a little bit. I stuck my head in on a couple of the panels earlier. I'm here mainly more for the games.
Me too.
And oh my God, the games.
We still ain't played them all.
No, we won't play them all at all. One game I do want to talk about right now that's had me really excited, and if you get a chance to throw down on it, grab 3 of your friends and get ready. Pac-Man Battle Royale.
Yes. And we want to I want to specify. I mean, it's the same game, but we're not talking about the cocktail table that you'll see online and stuff. Because I was trying to find a price for this thing. This is like a big.
This is a huge machine.
Yeah, it's got like a massive like LCD screen,
and there's like a trail of LED lights tethered to every controller.
Yeah, it's got 4 pedestals, like stand-up pedestals with just a joystick and a start button on them, and it goes 4 different colored pedestals. And each one of them controls a Pac-Man, and it like even I don't know if the cocktail version has this, but there's like a light trail going from your Pac-Man all the way to your corner of the screen to like let everyone who's watching know who is who, because it's really easy to get mixed up in the chaos.
Well, the whole point of this game is, if you haven't played it, you eat power pellets, turn into a huge Pac-Man, and eat other Pac-Man. And
or Ghost.
Or Ghost, yeah.
Yeah.
Be the last person on the board, essentially.
It's not about points, it's about being the last one alive.
Really fun, though.
Yeah. It's intense, man.
We've wasted a good amount of time since we've been
me and Law double teaming on some little kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We don't need to corner them as both big Pac-Man. They're just trying to get
We traumatized some children by killing them on Pac-Man.
And then we'd had some epic duels ourselves.
I decided to play a game of Ultimate. Can't even speak. Decided to play a game of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 earlier, and
you got striped.
Oh, dude, random nerd from beyond the grove comes walking up, and he striped my ass. Yeah. Which I will say, the motherfucker used Cyrax, and all he kept doing was throwing that green net at me, and I'm just like, give me Mortal Kombat X, and I could probably beat you down. Or 2. There's so much shit, though. There's a bunch of games I've never played in my life.
Yeah.
I've got to try for once.
Yep. See. Trying to find some that I wrote down that I wanted to talk about. So I got a few pages here. Tempest.
Yeah.
I've never played this. Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not an arcade version with the knob and the buttons. I played Tempest on... Fuck, what was it? I played Tempest on 7800.
It doesn't have any kind of knob like that, does it?
Fuck
that.
Joystick.
That knob made the game.
Yeah, that's a big deal too. Tempest 2000 was even released on fucking Atari Jaguar.
Explain to them a little what Tempest is.
Tempest is... how would you explain the field of view?
Top down, kind of?
Yeah, it's like top down.
Almost like you're tunneling straight forward.
Straight wireframe polygons, and you drive a ship, and the ship moves in a circle along the grid.
Yeah,
and you shoot downward, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
imagine
like,
looking into a hole and throwing shit down in the hole.
Yeah, and around the perimeter of the hole is where your little ship can rotate around. And you use that knob. It's a little knob that goes full 360 degrees to traverse around this little hole, which could be a circle or a triangle or other geometric shapes.
Yeah.
Man, it was simple, but hard as shit. And I think what impresses me the most is with this old technology, the wireframe, that's nothing but mathematics, like complex fucking mathematics.
Yeah.
There's no one drew this shit up and, just put a JPEG file in there. It's fucking math.
Played a lot like, or it looks a lot like Star Wars Arcade, the old one.
Yeah. I got to play that one too for the first time. That was fucking awesome.
And you got to play the big boy for the first time.
I sure did.
You might remember, on our Arcade Ports episode, I'd actually brought up
that we didn't publish.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, it ain't out yet. Well, spoiler alert, but.
We might not publish that one. We fudged that one up. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that might be the Lost Highway episode kind of deal. But Star Wars Arcade by Sega, fucking phenomenal. So good. You can pick. You pick the Death Star.
It's 3 different
Hoth,
battles
or Endor, and then you fight through. Fucking Death Star, you destroy TIE fighters.
And you pretty much get to either pilot, what was it, the Y-Wing? the
Snow speeder,
Snow
X-wing, and
then there's the land speeder.
the speeder box on indoor Return of the Jedi. And then it's got little sequences, 2 bonus stages where you can fight Boba Fett and Darth Vader, and you gotta pretty much swing the joystick in the direction it tells you to at the exact time.
And there was, I remember you doing a shooting stage too on Endor.
Yeah. You have to fight your way into the base on Endor.
Yeah,
and you have to shoot.
Whether they had to fight that big, was it the AT?
AT-ST.
AT-ST.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious because you'll see these little Ewoks come running out of nowhere just like, fuck me! You know, their arms in the air running, and you got a fucking stormtrooper just chasing them.
Yeah.
Like, little fucking Ewok!
It was fucking awesome. I just wanted to shoot the Ewoks. I hate those motherfuckers.
I tried shooting the Ewok, and he kept running.
Yeah. I thought that'd be like...
Spirited little fucker.
I assumed it would be like most of these shooter games where if you shoot the good guys, you lose a life or whatever.
Yeah.
You lose health. But it wasn't
Innocence lost.
Yeah.
-1 health. I played an Elvira pinball machine last night. And
yeah, I did the other one. There's 2 Elviras.
Yeah.
I did Elvira Scared Stiff, and you played Elvira and the Party Monsters.
Yeah. Because it shows Elvira grilling a hot dog.
Yeah, that Scared Stiff that shows Elvira like playing in a sexy pose, but...
Elvira's a sexy lady.
Yeah, man. Gets my dick stiff.
But,
Think about it.
Dude, I was really impressed with how old those pinball machines were and how smooth they played and functioned.
Yeah, they were really responsive. I love the art on those Elvira machines. It's straight out of the comics.
Yeah, man.
Man, I know that in Scared Stiff, it had all kinds of little like figures and stuff like inside the machine. Like you'd hit a bumper and like a little skeleton guy would pop up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the big long like pinball track that all pinball machines have, it was like a gigantic skeletal serpent. It would just go all the way down its spine and shit.
See, I didn't play that one, but I did see like the serpent skeleton. I thought that was badass.
Yeah.
For the top rail. There's a Terminator 2 pinball machine.
Yeah, it's first time I got to play that one. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I ain't never. That's my first time.
Another fairly, not extremely old, but fairly old one that was still really responsive and smooth.
I love the ball launcher on the Terminator 2 machine. It's the fucking end of the handle of the shotgun he carries in T2.
I liked it, but at the same time, there was no plungeriness to it. There's no resistance.
Yeah, you can't pull that son of a bitch all the way back and rocket one of the shots up in there.
You're just pulling the trigger. There's no different way to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, on some pinballs, I would, like, barely do the plunger and just get the ball to kind of fall out the top. So I didn't just go fucking nuts everywhere and I could track it easier. But, I mean, it's still pretty good. It's got the really good, like, 2D art they did for the movies. Yeah. Really good sounds on it, too. Which, that one was in a room where we could actually hear the fucking sounds.
What was that thing you done and it spun around? Didn't it, like, shoot another ball at you? Or shot it toward the flippers or something like that?
Yeah, one of the little...
like a Skynet turret, I guess?
Yeah, it was one of the little the ball pits. I don't know what the fuck you call them. Places where your pinball goes into a little hole and then eventually it would shoot out. Well, this one, like, went up into a little arm that would... oscillate back and forth and just fucking fire it out like a cannon. It was fucking awesome. I liked that a lot. It looked like a big piston, I think it was supposed to be. It was really kind of nondescript the way the art was on it, but yeah, it just shot the motherfucker out. One really unique pinball machine I was pretty pumped about, but also comes with a really unique price.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the game that was currently on it was Legacy Lightspeed.
It's kind of one of these things you need to see it in person to get the full...
It was Legacy Lightspeed Escape from Earth Pinball. But it's actually, I think it's called a P3 by Ultimasphere or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah.
Ultimorphic, that's it. I couldn't read my own chicken scratch.
I didn't spend much time around that table.
P3 by Ultimorphic. P3, that is. What drew me is like the really great, crisp, like grungy comic book art to it, which, again, I'm going to specify this is specific to the game that was on this pinball machine. is a unique pinball machine in that a lot of the pinball machine was done virtually, so you could load different games on it.
I thought that was rather cool.
Most of the table, like from the flippers up forward a good 2 feet, was nothing but a big touchscreen that would detect the pinballs as it rolled across it. It left like a little black inky cloud trail as your pinball went across it. And, it had all the other lights and stuff in pinball machine normally it would have that would light up and do scores as your pinball triggered it. And they also had some, the 3D elements, traditional elements, like the, big tracks. It had a little, like, spinny roulette wheel that your ball could go in and fire out. Really fucking smooth. Like, probably the smoothest one in there as far as flippers and stuff.
Better be smooth as silk for 10 G's.
Yep, if you want that game it's going to cost you about $10,000. Comes with 2 games, still $10,000 for a pinball machine sounds pretty fucking steep.
I'm not 100% positive, but while Brandon was playing the pinball game, they had a Nintendo Play Choice console, and I sped run Mario and beat it while I was standing there. But I'm pretty sure I heard him tell that other guy that their development team only consists of like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, it looks like something that either has gone to Kickstarter or needs to go to Kickstarter. They need to get that. They got to find a way to get that cost down. $10,000 for a pinball machine is pretty steep.
That's like the price for like fucking boutique pinball machines, like ones from the 40s and 50s and shit.
Like something like Hitler himself had, and they shipped over. It still got his fucking brain splattered on it. We didn't clean it all. That's an extra $2,000.
And there's a little bit of blood on one of the circuits in the back. It helps the machine fire up faster. That's Hitler's supercharged Aryan blood. God. But,
it's a fucking excellent thermal paste.
Yeah. There was a Metallica pinball.
Yeah, Metallica pinball is great.
They had a Walking Dead pinball tournament earlier today.
Yeah, I didn't play in the tournament, but I did get to play the Walking Dead pinball machine after I finally got around to douchebag tag team couple. Fucking hate those motherfuckers. Every one of those things. Walking Dead was pretty sweet. I got some notes on it here. Again, smooth flippers. I think that was a common theme along most of these newer ones is, I guess, the newer technology in them, they don't wear out quite like the old ones did.
Yeah.
Either that or they just been upkept better. I couldn't tell you which. I'd wager, though, the newer...
I just wonder how many parts in some of them original ones were like the actual original parts,
I'm sure all y'all know what we're talking about. Like, a lot of these older ones, you press the flipper, and there's like that slight delay almost, and it feels kind of loose. But these other ones are like, you press the button, and it's like swatting a goddamn baseball bat at the pinball.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's really good feeling. The Walking Dead one had all these zombie obstacles sticking up. Like, there's actual half-eaten zombie figures just up there, and you can bash them, and they'd make zombie noises and shit. Had a really neat fire button in the middle, which also is a pain in the ass because, you had your flippers on the left and right, and the very middle of the pinball machine was a button that said fire, and when it would flash, you had to press it to get all kinds of fucking points. And what that fire button did was, if you would watch the little LED display underneath the big lit up vinyl, whatever is titled, it would have on the little LED screen, it'd show like zombies and show like a gun in front of it. And if you press the fire button, you'd blow the zombie's head off and get points for it. While cool, you had to take your hand off the fucking flippers to get to it, or have a third arm one. So,
yeah.
That would actually cost you some fucking balls in the end. Cost you all your balls.
There's actually a pinball room. Me and Brandon hadn't even got to go in yet because they've been doing like tournaments on and off. They had a KISS pinball tournament, and
I suck too much shit at pinball to go to a tournament. I would embarrass Alabama. Sorry, guys.
You'd have to commit seppuku.
I really like the WrestleMania pinball. Do you get to play that one?
I didn't.
Again, the smooth, responsive flippers. I'm not going to go into depth on that again. The coolest feature on it, though, is at the very top where your pinball would normally come into play in after you hit the plunger, is a little like diamond-shaped ring of bumpers. And these bumpers were also controlled by your flippers. So you could sit there and knock that ball around in that little ring for, as long as you could, and you could just rack up all kinds of fucking points. And I guess it was simulating wrestlers going into the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
And, the little loop around track that all pinball machines have. This one, instead of just relying on gravity and physics for your ball to come around, fucking slung it through there at lightning speed. It was awesome.
It's like a quick reflex or pinball then.
It kind of reminded me of like, the wrestlers when they do the Irish whip into the ropes. I guess that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
It's real wrestly and jerky with that. It was sweet. I was really surprised with that one being good. Because I saw, douchebag like John Cena on the front of it being all douchey.
Being John Cena.
Yeah.
One thing I played last night that really surprised the hell out of me, somebody has made a custom Fix-It Felix cabinet
I took
from
some pictures
Wreck-It
of that.
Ralph.
I took some pictures of that to show my stepson. He's going to love that.
It was really fun, believe it or not. It looked just like, the game on Wreck-It Ralph.
Even if you didn't know any better, you would think that this was a game that they made the movie about rather than a game they made from the movie.
Yeah.
Like, it looked fucking legit. Like, you would think this came out...
A game made for a movie inspired by games.
Yeah. You would have thought this
though.
came out of, like, the 1980s arcade or something, It was fucking to the T. Looked like one of those old arcades. It even looked faded, kind of.
Yeah.
This is the art they went for. You could tell it was brand new shit if you looked at it closely, but it just looked kind of faded. It was awesome. I really liked it.
I actually got to get in on the Galaga machine, and I hit my personal best I've ever done on it. Level 24 on 1 credit.
Nice.
And got to 24, lost my other 2 ships right off the bat. So I had the double, busted one, then I spawned back in, got hit again, and then got worked into the corner. 300,000 points, though. That's not bad for standing there for fucking 10, 15 minutes.
Did you get any perfect bonus rounds?
The first 2 I got perfect.
Those are fucking key.
The little fucking things that fly in a line and then break out into a circle that look like dragonflies always fuck me on that game every time.
The perfect bonus rounds are your key to getting further in that
Yeah,
game.
man, you gotta get that double ship, gotta get that double Galaga, dude. You have to do it.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to get perfect on those bonus rounds without that.
Well, you got the 2, man. If you pay attention to what you're doing, you can chew through fucking enemies, you know?
Yeah. The double bonus, you're getting the bonus rounds. Even if you only miss 1 ship, you cost yourself a life. Like, the bonus you get for the perfect is a life, basically. Like, the way it multiplies out, it's a life every time. So, that's, if you want to get better at Galaga, get good at the fucking bonus round. That's all I'm saying.
I played some sort of ATV game, and it just hurt my ass because it slung me around like riding a fucking four-wheeler.
Yeah, I saw that. We were basically waiting on Pac-Man Battle Royale.
Yeah.
But that brings me to this other game that I played some. Let me get my little notes out here. Where was it? Alright. Uniana Frenzy Express. This was a fucking scooter game.
Did not play. I watched you play this.
Dude, this game sucked shit, but it was still fun. It reminded me of Crazy Taxi with a scooter.
Yeah, I could see that.
It had like a little T handlebar that you'd have on a scooter, and it had 2 little rollers that you'd like kind of rake your foot against like you were kicking off with a scooter, and that's how you like got momentum. And also had a brake on the back that you just pressed your foot on it and would stop you. The handle had really good feedback. I was impressed with it. Like, I actually stepped off the machine to take pictures while the gamer was running, and like the handlebar was just fucking going everywhere because my character was like hitting obstacles and shit. So the handlebar had a lot of feedback, which I liked. It was weird though, because if anyone is familiar with Crazy Taxi, you'd see these big lit up circles with people are in, and you go pick them up. Where on this game, since no one's dumb enough to ride a scooter with you, because you're a fucking loser with a scooter, they hand you fucking Bibles, and you go deliver the Bibles to other people. There might be other things you deliver, but that's the only thing I saw was Bibles.
Literal Bibles?
There's a big thick book with a cross on it. It was weird, dude.
That's an odd game.
Yeah.
Do you think it was like Mormons? Like
I don't
on
know.
Scooters? Like that's the whole point. It's like you got to bring
I know
the word of the Mormons to these Or no, who's the people that go door to door?
Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well, Mormon, Jehovah, you know.
But the characters look like these like punk rock, dude bros. Like, we're so extreme, we're on scooters.
Maybe it was a fucking Ozzy Osbourne album you were delivering. Which I don't know what's worse. Like,
I don't know. But yeah, that was interesting. I never thought I would see a scooter game, because who the fuck cares about scooters?
Yeah.
But I have to give them props for pulling it off well enough, despite the game itself being a turd, because who wants to drive around delivering baubles? I'd rather be like running people over on a scooter like violently.
Yeah.
It split them in half with your scooter. Grand Theft Scooter.
Oh my god. Scooter 2, the ride to hell.
The Scootening.
The Scootening. That's the name of this episode, I think. It's the Scootening. No,
That's perfect.
Southern Fried Game Expo, the Scootening. That's the name of this episode officially. Right now. The Scootening. That's like the shittiest word ever created. Some dude's out there like tricking real hard on a fucking scooter, and somebody's talking like, shh, the Scootening is happening. I played the shit out of some Hydro Thunder last night.
Always a good one.
Forgot how much I will never not like Hydro Thunder.
I played Tubin on the arcade for the first time.
Fuck Tubin, dude.
That game sucks shit.
I don't understand the fucking... How do you control it using the paddle technique on the buttons like that? It's what
you just alternate it.
Well, yeah, but it controls like shit.
Yeah,
I guess if that's your game,
there's no joystick. Like, I'm used to on NES, use the D-pad for most of it, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think on the NES one...
I don't remember having to alternate.
I think you just tap one button and he flaps and you can steer it with the D-pad.
Yeah. This one had no joystick. You just had left flip, right flip, and I think...
Throwing cans.
Yeah, throwing cans. And that was it. And it was really fucking awkward. If you ever played Mario Party with those like weird canoe levels where like you and your teammate had to alternate, that was Tubin the arcade game.
Yeah.
Except, you were a one-man team doing it. It was cool seeing it on the arcade. I liked the NES game, but the arcade sucked. Sorry, arcade guys. That one sucked.
Yeah.
What else?
Dude,
I still can't get over how fucking Pac-Man Battle Royale was.
I know, dude. Like,
that took the show for me.
I wish to shit we could find one of those find one of those units and have like a good old gamers fucking Pac-Man tournament using that thing.
Yeah, I don't want the fucking cocktail table. I want that thing.
Yeah,
that thing looks like it needs to be on a game show,
That machine would probably cost you a good 15 G, 10, 15. The only reason I say that...
because of rarity.
Well, the Alien arcade they have at the theater, you know what I'm talking about? The shooter. Brand new, that thing's like $1,700 or $17,000 brand new.
But that thing has a lot beefier hardware than this. It's just all the money this thing's in the cabinet.
Yeah, that's true. Lots of bells and whistles on the cabinet, like lights.
Like a fucking Kindle Fire could run the game.
We'll actually get a picture of this son of a bitch when we're back down on the floor. We'll have some on Facebook. Because later tonight, we're going to go back down and hit some more shit up.
We're going to have to go destroy some more little kids at Pac-Man Battle Royale.
Fuck yeah. There's still a list of games I want to go play tonight that I hadn't been able to... they've got a sweet-ass Simpsons by Konami here.
Yeah, they do.
the guy who owns the cabinet has modded the fucking joysticks, and all the balls on the joysticks are LED lit up.
And they're huge too.
Yeah.
Not the little bitty ones. They like fit in the palm of your hand.
And the colors match the original colors of the joystick, you know, because Marge has the blue one. I think Homer had the yellow one. Lisa had the red one, and I think Bart had a green one, I think, because his shorts are green in that game. But, you know, the guy's got the LED versions hooked up, and it looks sexy as hell.
It does.
Like, it's just pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I know a lot of people are all about, you know, having factory perfect shit. Fuck that. This thing was bitching.
I'm getting on Missile Command tonight.
Yeah.
I have wanted to play Missile Command with the trackball since we fucking got here, and there's been somebody on that machine heavily the entire time. I did get in some Donkey Kong earlier.
Sweet.
Old classic. I got in a little bit of Donkey Kong Jr. I was kind of disappointed to see they didn't have Donkey Kong 3 here.
Yeah.
I mean, Donkey Kong 3 is kind of shitty, but I've never actually played like a Donkey Kong 3 cabinet.
No, I've never seen one.
I've seen one, but I've seen a Donkey Kong 3 cabinet that had Donkey Kong in it.
Okay.
And, you know, but I've played it on, like, NES and shit. That was something I was really wanting to...
I am sad we missed out on battling Billy Mitchell in the Pac-Man Battle Royal, but...
We're gonna watch... There's something Billy Mitchell's doing, a panel or something, or and we're gonna try to go to it before we leave.
Oh, man.
We're gonna hit that Dave & Buster's up while we're down here. It's, man, it's been so fun. I wish that we could have brought all of our fans and brought all of our friends with us and just had this massive, the good old army, you know?
Yeah. A fucking gaming orgy.
Yeah, dude. I can just imagine some of the shit that's going on in these hotel rooms around here when the lights go out, because I walk... our ice things down the hallway. Well, I don't remember what the fuck I went and got, but I was walking down and I was telling Brandon on the way back yesterday, I'm pretty sure there were some people gaming in one of the rooms I walked by, and I just literally heard this guy be like, yeah, told you I'd fuck that ass, and I'm just like... So either that's happening or the other's happening, you know. So I'm hoping the video game part's happening.
I can just imagine.
I hope I didn't hear a crime being committed. Like,
I don't know. You just put in the image in my head. Some guy finally like talked his wife into doing anal, and he like did it. Now he's doing a victory lap around the hotel room. Like, yeah, told you I'd fuck that ass.
Just he's down at the bar downstairs right now ordering Bud Light like it's going out of fucking style.
Hey guys,
I'm buying beer on everybody. Beer for everyone on me.
I fucked my wife's asshole.
They're just like, congratulations.
This is her right here. She took it in the butt for me.
Oh God. Lots of butt fuckery is aloof.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. I noticed like all the staff and everything, we're on the 8th floor and they're like at the fucking 15th. We just seen all these people going. If I see that happening tonight, we're going up to the 15th floor. And you know what I've been thinking about doing? I want to figure out which room these dudes are in and just go start sticking our cards in the door.
It ain't gonna get us in.
Well, I mean, it ain't gonna get us really kicked out either, you know? I mean, it might, but we're leaving tomorrow. We've been...
Yeah, we're stalkers.
Yeah, we're stalkers. Can we come to your video game orgy party? No.
Can I do a line of cocaine off of your Atari?
Well, no. Oh.
We gotta see if we can get into that DJ private party thing since he brought some consoles.
Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty lucky.
I don't know if I want to go to it.
I'm not going to a fucking dance party.
I mean, it depends on what's there. If it's like they're playing music on the stage and all the arcades are open, and there's like just a handful of people there, fuck yes. You know.
I just have a feeling it's going to be a bunch of neon wearing YOLO and motherfuckers, and I can't do it.
Oh,
I will go to jail for fighting somebody tonight. And I'm just going to be like, you only live once. Fuck you. Fuck your glow sticks and your bad hair, asshole. Fuck your skinny jeans.
Speaking of bad hair,
Your jeans are so tight I can see your penis.
Billy Mitchell's mullet was glorious.
Billy Mitchell is glorious in general today.
Yeah.
I got a picture of him. I'm gonna post. He's got an all white suit on with his trademark American flag tie, and that mullet is fucking luxurious.
Yeah.
Me and Brandon come up with a theory last night that in order to beat Billy Mitchell, you must first conquer the mullet. Like that's his source of power.
Yeah, he's like Samson. If you cut off the mullet, you cut off Billy's power.
Yeah, that's true. It's like the Crow. You kill the Crow, you kill Eric Draven. You know, it's quite mystical, really. But it just blew my mind at how nice.
I wonder if you cut off his mullet, if it's like Highlander, and you become like if you get the mullet,
it just grows out instantly.
Instead of the quickening, the scootening happens.
The mulletening. The scootening is occurring once again. Dude, that's like the funniest fucking thing we've come up with is what the scootening. When we go back on the fucking floor in a little bit, if there's somebody playing that, I'm just going to get right next to it right before something else. But be braced for it. The scootening's about to occur. Yeah, just see what the fucking person does.
Everyone, the scootening. Let's go.
Hurry, the scootening's happening. Come here. Hurry. There can be only one. Come here. It's kind of like the equivalent of somebody hit like a fucking Donkey Kong kill screen. What, the scootening? He's hitting 100,000 points on this motherfucking scooter. Fuck Billy Mitchell, come here. No, I ain't gonna say that about Billy. He's actually a nice fucking...
If he offered. I don't think my wife would get mad about it. She'd be like, Billy Mitchell, I'll give you that one. That's
Dude, your wife just like, who's that? You'd be like, that's some guy fuck. Nah. He's actually, believe it or not, he's a pretty nice guy.
He's nice.
I have a feeling the King of Kong thing's edited like anything else. Walter Day, though, Walter Day and Joel West especially, man, I really like talking to that guy.
Walters is like a sweet, soft-spoken old fellow. He's just a real likable guy.
Yeah, he was like, we were like, can we take a picture? And he's like, both of y'all get in here with me.
Yeah.
It was just, dude, super cool, dude.
Yeah. He signed my hot sauce bottle, too.
Hell yeah.
Billy and Walter.
Well, that's saucy right there.
Yep. That's such a glorious hot sauce bottle.
Dude, God, we could go on and on about this. Like, one thing I'm surprised I didn't see? There's no House of the Dead machines here. And I was kind of looking forward to...
I was really disappointed with their Time Crisis 3.
I know. I was wanting to get down on Time Crisis 3 so fucking bad.
They had a system linked Time Crisis 3 and...
my foot pedal.
Yeah, one of the foot pedals is busted. It barely moves.
You'd have to push real hard with the tip of your toe in front, almost like a fucking bass drum pedal. You'd have to push it down and then slide your foot back and hit the back of the plate to kick it back up.
So it would have been awesome. The screens had burn.
I just wonder if somebody fixed it, though. There was 2 dudes there playing it earlier, and that one dude... I mean, they got a house full of fucking arcade repairmen here.
Yeah. I mean,
I've seen several machines just in the 2 days we've been here, go out of order, and then a few hours later...
check it out again.
Yeah. I hope somebody gets that Jurassic part working, man. They got the Lost World pinball machine, too, but... I really want to get down on that fucking Jurassic World.
Man, I played the Tron pinball. It was fucking sweet. Man,
it's the new Tron.
Yeah.
Like Tron Legacy, wasn't it?
I believe so. Again, smooth, powerful flippers. What was really grabbing me right off the bat is the big backlit title panel on it. Was made out of that weird 3D stuff you see on books and cards and stuff you got as a kid, where you look at it different ways, it would change position.
Yeah.
And that plus the LED backlit that's made it really shine. The whole board is all neoned out like Tron would.
Yeah.
But the most really cool thing about the whole pinball was at the center of the table, the upper center I should say, kind of towards the back end in the center. There was a little spinning disc, 2 spinning discs, one within inside the other, like
Discs of Tron.
And they were like, I think they were spinning opposite directions. It looked like.
So if the ball gets on it,
Yeah, you shoot your ball up in there, and it would fucking spit that thing crazy. It's instantly to spit that fucker out. It was awesome. The big track you pinball goes in was like a big lot cycle track. It had like a little lot cycle ride in it. It looked like. Man, it's just really fun.
It's a sweet event. Like, I'm already gonna say that we'll probably be at the third annual one.
I want to come back again.
Yeah, I might actually cave in, bring the old lady, because I mean, there's something here for everybody, man. Like, it's maybe they won't have it at the fucking Marriott next year.
Yeah, fuck this hotel.
But the convention's been great. We've had a really good time. We still got a little bit to go. I'm gonna rage it up tonight, more than likely.
Yeah, we got a refill on some alcohol, I believe. And
yeah, we done killed a half a gallon of rum. So
hey, it's been fun though, man.
We are we're just a little over an hour into the show. We got a little bit more to go. Brandon, you know what time it is?
Yep. We're not doing the Retro Wars this week, so it's time for
shit or the shit.
Yep. This is one I meant to bring to y'all before, but we fucked the pooch on that one.
This is in actuality going to be episode 14, right?
Yeah.
Since we're going to scrap the other one.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
We got our problems fixed, though. Sorry about 11.
Yeah. And we're not going to tell you exactly what was wrong, but it was a really fucking dumbass error on my part.
But you know what the good thing about dumbass errors are? They can be fixed by dumbasses.
Yeah, true that. Point proven.
My shooter the shit, though, is Nidhogg. Great little 2D fencing game that you can get on Steam.
I haven't played it, but I watched I watched some of the videos you showed me, and it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's
chaotic.
Yeah,
almost
old 2D pixelated graphics. Nothing's like shaded. Just very fucking basic. You start off with two fencers on two sides of the screen. It's kind of a side scroller. Think of it kind of like Mortal Kombat, but the goal isn't so much to kill the other character, which that is part of your goal, but to get to the other side of the arena. To be able to go to one side of the arena or the other at first, you have to land a kill, and that gives you the access to go to the side that you need to access. So if you start on the left side of the screen at the beginning, you got to go all the way right after you get a kill. And after that, once you land your kill, your goal is just to run through a series of screens without the other guy killing you, basically. Even if it takes you to kill him again. If you get through like 3 or 4 screens, you win. And at the end of the little arena, like, you get eaten by a giant flying horned worm every single time. That's your reward for winning, is getting eaten. But it's simple.
Unicorn worm.
It's simple and fucking deep, though. Like, you can you can throw your sword. It's like a rapier for fencing. You can throw it. You can thrust with it. You can change its position. You got 3 positions, which you just control the D-pad. You got up, middle, and lower position. You can disarm the enemy's sword by changing positions into their sword. Yeah. So if they're in the middle and you're
cleave it out of their hand.
Yeah, if you're in the middle, if they're in the middle position and you're in the upper and you go in there and you come down on their sword, it'll disarm them, and then you can just stab them in the face and run.
The old classic.
Yep. I mentioned you could throw it. You can do hand-to-hand combat in that game. So if you don't have a rapier, you're not defenseless.
Yeah.
And a lot of the more intense fighting comes when neither one of you have a sword. You're just like duking it out. If you knock them down to the ground, you can fucking snap their neck and run.
That's excellent.
There's not much more to say about the game. It's just really fucking fun and simple. I've got a copy on Steam. I'm going to give it one away soon. And if
there's more of that free game swag if y'all are paying fucking attention.
We got all the fucking swag for y'all. Why don't you tell all your friends? Tell all your friends about it.
If you don't, then What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, bastard.
Shit.
I'm gonna shit on your wife.
If you don't have a wife, your little brother. If you ain't got no little brother, somebody close to you.
I'll shit on your fucking dog. I don't care.
Shit on your grave.
Hell yeah. Fertilize that grass.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Check out Nidhogg. Nidhogg is awesome.
So, your verdict then?
Nidhogg is the shit.
The shit.
Yep.
The shit. Well, you want to know something that is shitty, Brandon? We've been holding this one. So, we're going to put questions off until next week because, we've had too much going on to take questions this week. I wasn't able to get a hold of David to do Vault's Game of the Week, so I'm just going to say, hey, if you're local to Coleman, you need to find a game, go to Vault. Vault's got everything from Atari 2600 to Xbox One and PS4. If they don't have something in stock that you want, talk to Mark, talk to David. They'll hook you up and they'll get you what you need. They support us, we support them.
Yeah.
Check Vault Games out.
They'll get you taken care of. By the time you hear this, by the time
this will come out on the day that we're recording.
No, the day
or before. Yeah. You'll hear this before. Actually, if you're local to Coleman, we're going to be at Vault next weekend on the 27th, a week from today, broadcasting live from the Super Smash Brothers Melee tournament.
Yeah. Starts at 6 p.m. Central Time for those if you're listening from Atlanta, because we've announced some cards and stuff. If you're just now listening in, it's Central Time in Coleman, so you want to drive up.
Yeah. This is for the local listener, pretty much.
Yeah.
Come meet and greet us.
Come on.
Come see us. Come.
If you're just
jump in and talk on the show for a little bit with us.
Come sit down with us. We love it.
We need some input from some people, and we're always interested to meet new people.
Speaking of input.
Yeah, I'm getting there. But we're just, come on down to Vault next weekend, 27th. If you're in Alabama and relevant to Coleman, come meet us. Come hang out with us. Come talk to us. Like Brandon said, we do need input. And we've been saving this. But we've gotten good input from several people. But we got our first hate mail message.
Yes.
And it is so piss poorly terrible. It is golden. Like,
this is pure gold.
We're about to make this dude feel like a turd. But Brandon, introduce this fine piece of literature to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to hear may disturb you. We're about to present a rare glimpse into the enigmatic inner machinations of the mind of a degenerate World of Warcraft player. We suggest those of faint constitution turn off their audio device immediately. This email was sent to us by BlizzFan1998.
BlizzFan1998. That tells us all we fucking need to know right there.
And this is poorly typed with lots of shorthand U's and yours and stuff like that.
We're going to let Brandon read before we start belittling you.
As it progresses, it just degenerates more and more from like rage typing, it appears. So I'm going to read it to you, translate it out of its gibberish, because it just won't fucking translate well over the air. The subject line is your mom, goes on to say, is a dirty fucking whore. You fat fucks don't know shit about World of Warcraft. You say WoW had shit servers at launch, but every MMO does too. Then you say WoW has shit graphics like a cartoon, but you said Ori and the Fuck Horse had beautiful graphics, and it's a fucking Disney movie, you fat fucker. If I ever see you fat fucks riding the fat people scooter at Walmart...
The scooting!
He's gonna bring the scooting upon us.
Oh, shit.
If I ever see you fat fucks riding the fat people scooter at Walmart, I will kick your fat ass off of it and shit in your mother's fat dumb cunt while you cry and roll like a fat bitch.
And keep in mind, there's like fucking 5 words out of this entire fucking paragraph that are spelt correctly.
You say theme park MMOs should not have been the standard. But you say the Secret World is good. But the Secret World is just that fucking shitty theme park MMO with 10 fucking players. God, you're dumb. Blizz is rolling the bank while you fat fucks can't afford mac and cheese and bitching about WoW. Get a fucking job instead of bitching on the net, you fat lazy fucks. You wish you made as much Skrilla as me.
Yeah, I bet you make a lot of Skrilla spelling like that, you fuck.
You wish you made as much Skrilla as me. I could buy your stupid podcast and wipe my ass with it. Fuck you, Law. Get
wrapped.
Get
it's
wrapped.
Wrapped.
It says wrapped, but
RAPPED.
Fuck you, Law. Get wrapped.
Here's how I respond to this. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Because somebody out there is being a warrior behind their fucking keyboard, mad as hell that we talk shit about their equally shitty fucking video game. You know, from the way this dude fucking types, it looks like he has about as much logic into throwing his fingers on the keyboard as he does clicking that mouse 1,000 times to kill a fucking dragon on World of Warcraft. And I like how he's like, you fat fucks riding the fat scooter. Well, the scootening doesn't occur to us because we're not that fat. And if you wanted to get technical, I'm probably bigger than you, and I could probably kick your ass without using a fucking mouse.
One thing about us fat people is we're strong because we have to lug around a lot of fat. So we can use that to very effectively in short bursts.
Don't let my fatness deter the fact that I could rip you in fucking half, probably. It's not even about, I could care less, though. Yeah. I'm just like, you know, you're a mighty wizard warrior, motherfucker, behind your keyboard, butt hurt over fucking
this guy's probably
World of Warcraft. I kind of think maybe this is somebody we know fucking with us, because I just don't think anybody is this fucking stupid on the planet. And if they are, they probably need to go and have a goddamn carbon monoxide party in their fucking bedroom. You know, like,
go drink some bleach.
The best thing that could happen to Blizz fan fucking 1998 is carbon monoxide poisoning. That's like the most in his life he could probably get going.
This is gonna be my response. First, the summary, because that was fucking brilliant.
Award-winning.
Intentionally or unintentionally is brilliant. But let me address some points that you made. You say WoW had shit servers at launch, but every MMO does too. True, many MMOs do have shitty servers, but not every MMO is backed by fucking Blizzard Entertainment.
Yeah.
A company.
Multi-billion-dollar fucking million-dollar corporation.
And not only that attitude is why we get shit fucking games. You don't just give them fucking passes, because then they'll just keep fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Why would they spend the money to beef up servers at launch?
Look at the Call of Duty games.
Yeah.
There's a whole other hate mail coming.
Oh, yeah. Like, best fucking launch I've ever been a part, I think, is Lord of the Rings Online. Fucking smooth, not a fucking problem. And that was just by Turbine. So fuck you. I know that they didn't have near the players World of Warcraft did, but they didn't have near the problems either. So fuck you. You say WoW has shit graphics like a cartoon, but you said Ori and the Fuck Forest had beautiful graphics, and it's a Disney movie, fucking Disney movie, you fat fucker. Okay, Ori and the Blind Forest pretty much is the Disney movie. I'll give you that again, but it's goddamn beautiful. Look at the artwork. It's actually artistic value.
Do you see anything that fucking pretty on World of Warcraft? No.
It's they did World of Warcraft not because artistical taste. They did World of Warcraft.
They want fucking money from you.
Right. Well, it takes less time to do it. It's easier, and it plays on more computers. Like, they want everyone on their mom's fucking e-machine, using mommy and daddy's credit card,
so
buying
they go
$500.
They go the bare fucking minimum on graphical.
It's nothing artistic about it. It's just fucking garbage. Let's see. What else? You say theme park MMOs should not be the standard, but you say the Secret World is good, blah, blah, blah. Yes, theme park MMOs should not have been the standard. And Secret World is good. These two have nothing in common with each other. I'm not sure what you're trying to argue with it. The argument was fucking dumb. You should go kill yourself over that one. Just because a theme park MMO is good doesn't mean they should all be theme park MMOs. Let's get down to the analogy of theme park. A theme park is a place where you go and you ride the rides, and you just enjoy
the attractions.
Yeah. You don't go to a place with boring fucking rides. World of Warcraft, nothing but boring fucking rides. Why would I go somewhere and kill 10 boars?
Yeah,
get level,
I don't
go somewhere else, kill 10 more boars that are slightly different color.
And I don't contend. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. My blood pressure's fucking raising over this shit.
Like Secret World, the theme park in it is fucking exhilarating, like a theme park should be. There's all kinds of mystery and shit you can delve into. You know, you can really ride these fucking theme park rides and get your value out of it. It is a good theme park MMO. If I was to say it's a sand park MMO, it would be a really shitty sandbox MMO because there's no sandbox elements to it. But it's a good theme park MMO, and just because it's a good theme park MMO does not counteract the statement where I said theme parks should not be the standard. I want games that cater to creativity and imagination and freedom, not games that just are theme parks.
Yeah.
Theme parks have their place. They can be fun, but not fucking every one of them. Let's see. I don't think he said anything else that was worth addressing. Blizz is rolling to the bank. No fucking shit, because you're dumb. And
you're the fucker that gave him all your money.
They're rolling in your bank, you dumb shit, because he probably bought that $500.
And he's like, you can't afford mac and cheese, and saying, we need to get a job, and said, bitch on that. Well, I do have a job. And by the fact that I probably make more money than your bitch ass does, this allows me to do what I'm doing right now.
You know,
and what else I'm just gonna say about it? If you don't like it, take a fucking flying leap and don't fucking listen to it. Go back to your mindless, non-skilled gaming of playing fucking World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
learn how to spell my goddamn name right before you want to fucking say some shit. L-I-L-E. Lily. Lil?
Yeah, I wanted to bring up the point that he get a job instead of bitching on the net, but he's bitching at us.
You're listening on the net. Yeah,
he's bitching at us on the net about bitching on the net. Okay. Fucking hypocrisy right there. But then earlier in the email, he talked about how I said Ori and the Blind Forest is a beautiful game. I said that in like episode 2 or 3. He's been listening for a while.
Yeah, this is somebody that's from the get-go.
Yeah. So either that he could have went back and listened to. I don't know.
We're gonna leave it at this.
You summed up. You argued our argument for us. So thank you. You showed us what the typical World of Warcraft player is. So everyone, this is the brilliance of the typical World of Warcraft. Disclaimer: I know not all of them are like
just
this.
Made your entire race look like a bunch of stupid fucks.
If you play World of Warcraft and you're not like this, you should write us and tell us what you think about this whole person. Because I know you're not all like this, but many of you are, and this guy just confirmed it.
Here's my stance on it. If it's one of our friends that decided to create a profile and fuck with us, you did a good damn job and you win. But if you're actually BlizzFan 1998, fuck you and fuck World of Warcraft. Don't listen to our shit no more. Ain't no skin off my ass.
Yep.
But anyways, because the hate is going to hate.
That's my whole deal. I hate everything.
Yeah.
I'm the Uber hater.
We ought to just take a picture of one of us taking a shit and just send that guy an email.
Make a gif of it.
Yeah. Random.
He probably jack his mate too, though, so.
Yeah, he probably would. He probably beats his dick so much he doesn't know how to spell. Like, he just never learned how to read.
He's probably playing with his little, like, Kung Fu Panda character in World of Warcraft is beating his dick too. Oh, let's shake that panda ass. Oh, my God.
I always had a thing for Asians. But,
I think we're about wrapped up.
Yeah, we've
bitched and we've ranted and
we've done our duty for this week. Well, like we said, this will come out by the Friday you get this. We'll be broadcasting live at Vault on the 27th. Come by, see us, say hi. Come by and tell us to fuck off. Don't matter.
Yeah, come by, BlizzFan 1998.
Yeah, we'll sit down and talk to you. Yeah. Maybe go outside and talk to you. It don't matter.
Hey, man, look, no threatening at all. Just come on the show. I'd like to see you and talk to you.
Yeah, dude, if you could, all things aside, it would be kind of funny to just have somebody to fucking argue with.
Yeah.
So, we're welcoming the challenge. If you want to come challenge the good old gamers, you want to test your metal, bring the shit.
Open debate for
Bring the noise. But, come see us. You can do what?
I say, remember the Brawlhalla giveaway?
Yeah. Yes.
Podcast at goodoldgamers.com. Hit us up.
We're Good Old Gamers. You can email us at podcast at Good Old Gamers, or Brandon or Lyle at Good Old Gamers. Any of those.
If you don't want to send us your email, well, I guess you do need to send us your email so we can email you back. But you can also use the contact form on the site at goodoldgamers.com. Click on About Us. You'll see a contact form. So you can go there. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/goodoldgamerspodcast. Follow us on Twitter at goodoldgamers. Join Steam, because you're going to get free games.
You're getting free shit.
You don't even have to be a real PC gamer. You just have to have a PC that'll run some games.
Yeah.
I've said before, if your PC can't run the game I give you, tell me. Don't open the gift, just tell me, and you can send it back, and I'll find something else you can run. So
free is free. That's the main business of that. But until next time, thank you for tuning in with us.
Thanks.
And thanks for the support and everything y'all do. And from here on out, from the Good Old Gamers, game over, man.
Game over.